Hello, ducks! I don't think Doug realizes that it's a blizzard outside. The weather changed exactly like the weatherman said. You could barely see the lake here. I'll try to zoom in to see what we can get. Yeah, it's pretty well white out. This is really finally winter, guys. It's happening. We're supposed to get 20 centimeters of snow, which is like about 10 inches. Not 10 inches, 8 inches, about 8 inches of snow. So it's going to be a good dump. So you're not going to believe what I have to do today. One, I have to disconnect the water and suck the water line dry with the shop vac. And and I have to do probably the craziest job is I've got to wash my windows in my house. Now, it really doesn't matter about the snow. I've got to get the grunge off them. You know, it's like I've got to do it before I turn all the water off permanently outside. So I'm going to wash my windows in a snowstorm. Anyways, I just got to get the grunge off them because they're really bad when the sun comes out. And it's irrelevant if it's snowing or raining. I was going to do it no matter what. I just have to get the windows cleaned off. And we got to go see how the ducks are doing with their first snowstorm. And I think they're all outside. I looked out and there was like nobody inside from what I could see. Winter finally here. Anyways, the duck adventure. So I guess this is officially, guys, I'm gonna make this the beginning of a new playlist on the duck adventure for November. What's the date? November the 20th. Yes, it is the 20th. So I'll make a new playlist. I don't know what I'm going to call it, but it'll be something to do about ducks in the winter. So let's go and do duck chores in the snowstorm. Oh, Dougie's, it's a snowstorm. Oh, is it ever nasty? I'm thinking I'm going to hold off on my windows, guys. There's got to be another day that it warms up that I can get that happening. But I gotta deal with the duck stuff out here. Oh, I hear you, duckies. Okay. Okay, everything's freezing up here. Oh. Oh, come on there. Oh. Frozen solid. All right, ducks. What's going on in here? How are you handling this? It's winter. Yeah, I think I'm going to focus on getting the water line drained here. Oh, that little girl's still having a hard time walking. I'm thinking I got a hospital duck situation already. I'm thinking I do. Hi, Magoo. Yes, it's winter. How you doing, girl? Oh, you're walking? And then why were you playing hurt for me? There seems like there's a bunch of missing ducks, guys. I'm going to check the buildings here. What's going on? Oh yeah, there's a bunch of ducks in here. Muscovies. How's the food in here? I gotta get some pellets. Oh, they didn't eat much food. We gotta clean these buildings out as soon as the snowstorm passes. There's gotta be more ducks in the barn. Actually, let's go this way. I've also got to get more clothes on. The wind is just enough that I can feel it causing a bit of a chill. I'm so glad yesterday I worked non-stop because today, well, I wouldn't be, it would just suck. Yes, Doug, it would just suck doing any work outside today like I had to do yesterday. I still got to do a fair amount today. Okay. All right. Not a single duck in here. Oh, that's weird. I'm thinking I need to herd the ducks in here so they know about this place. I think that's what I got to do. First thing I got to do though is I got to put another layer of clothes underneath my jacket. I need a little bit more. I was a little too gung-ho coming out here thinking I didn't need to suit up. Dougie Snow, eh? It's winter. He wants back in. You had enough? You coming back out? Or are you staying inside? You coming? No way. Oh, dog, you're a rascal. Come on out. Come on. Let's go. Poor dog. It's not the end of the world, Doug. It's only like -2. So I've got to herd the ducks into the barn. That's what I'm going to do first. I'm thinking the ducks need a little push. Or I should say introduction. Because they just don't know what the barn is. Okay, Magoo. Okay, I'll deal with you later. All right, ducks. We're going to the barn. Okay, you were just walking normal a few seconds ago. Oh, this is a real winter storm, guys. Woo. Come on, ducks. Let's go. Oh, it's slippery, too. Okay, we got a problem. Doug. Doug, you're causing a problem. You can't be on the outside. Okay, I gotta put Doug in the house, guys, while I do this, because him running back and forth, he's not having a problem with going inside. Doug, come on. Slow down. We'll put you inside. I'll let you right back out, though, once I get this done. You damn near broke the door. All right, now I can herd the ducks into the barn so they know about the barn. Oh, it's a lot colder than I thought. I'm not used to this. Okay, ducks, let's go. Come on, ducks, the barn is not a bad place. Come on. There's pellets in there too, so actually it's pure pellets in that feeder. Everybody get inside. Okay. Come on, girls. Let's go. In you go. Come on. Okay, I'm going to close this because I want to see what it looks like inside with all these ducks. Even though I don't have the lock done yet. That should, well, we'll see what happens. Whoa! Whoa, what is going on? Oh, boys, guys. Okay, the fence is not turned off even though the switch is turned off. Oh man, that seriously hurt. Okay, turn off. Oh man. Oh, my knuckles. Oh, there was just a little chunk of ice there that was holding it still on. Oh, that stings. Man, oh man. Oh, it's still on. Okay. It's not all the way off. Oh man. Yeah. Okay, the switch is frozen on. Yeah, you can see the line here, see? It's just a little bit over. Oh man. Oh. It got all five, or not five, all four of my knuckles. Oh. Oh man, you have no idea what that feels like. You know what it feels like? It feels like a burn. That's what it feels like. Okay, so this is all the ducks. Maybe 6 aren't in here. Okay. Relax, girls. Well, it's not really bad. Hello, ducks. It's not bad at all, guys. I'm looking here. I might have to clean the barn, you know, a little more than normal. They need to calm down. There's a lot of really pretty ducks, so it's not bad though. Not bad at all, actually. Once I get the nesting boxes reconfigured and there's more places for them to sit on the outside, it's not bad. They need to get used to me coming in here. That's the thing, is that they're a little bit freaked because this is the first time. But there are so many pretty ducks. Holy mackerels. It's gorgeous. Oh, they're calming down. It's all right, ducks.
It's relaxed time. So now you know what's in here. Well, I don't know if you know what's in here yet. Do you realize that that's pellets like caviar? Duck caviar? Are you calming down because you can hear my voice? Yeah, this is not bad, guys. I'll just have to clean the barn a little more often. I'll just have to stay on top of it. Okay, so I'm gonna go and start my outdoor work I have to do today. There are so many pretty ducks. Oh, they're just gorgeous looking birds. For females to look this pretty, the females are prettier than the males, guys. All right, I'm just standing here mesmerized, looking at them. Gorgeous looking birds. Okay, I'm gonna go outside, guys. Relax. It's gonna take them a little while to get used to me. It's gonna take a little while for this pain in my knuckles to go from getting shocked too. Oh, boys, it stings. Oh, look at this. That little duck. You know, she can walk. I watched her walk, and then she plays this I'm hurt thing. I gotta get my act into gear because I've got jobs to do that absolutely have to get done. I've got some warm water. I gotta melt the ice on this switch because I almost shocked myself again. Are you off? Looks like it. It was just like, I'm talking, guys, like that. Not even that much, actually. It was like that. And that's, no, it was like that. No, Doug, get back. Oh, Dougie. Okay, she's off. Oh, man. I almost whacked myself again. Didn't learn from the first time. Doug is torn between being out here with me and keeps going back in the house. He wants to go in, but then he wants to be out here with me. Doug, it's not the end of the world. It's only -2. Relax, dog. You go. Okay. Back. Oh, Dougie's. All right, let's do our work we got to do. What, do you want to come in here? Oh, come on. Okay, just let the ducks out. All right, girl, look out. Oh, you. Magoo's looking for his friends. Oh, Magoo. Okay, I gotta get this water drained. Oh, it would have been so much nicer doing this yesterday, but I ran out of time yesterday. Like, totally ran out of time. Yes, ducks. I'm going to change your water. What a mess today. And it's supposed to 20 centimeters by tomorrow morning. Oh, look at this. Slush. Uh-oh. Oh, this is not good, guys. The water froze. I had a hunch I didn't have it running hard enough. Okay, let's go, Doug, no! You're chasing the ducks out of the Oh, that was close. That would have been so much more work dealing with a frozen water line, because I have to drain it, because I know what'll happen. It'll freeze below the ground and crack, and I'll have to dig it up next spring. I don't want to do that, so I got to get it drained today. So I'll fill this up and then get my tools, take this apart, and get the process underway. It's winter. It's actually not bad out here, guys. I'm actually enjoying it. I can't believe it. But the ducks are all inside. Everybody's inside the barn. I'm not going to go in there because it freaks them out when I open the door right now. I've got to fix the exhaust fan. Turns out it's seized. I just put the timer on and turned it on, and it ain't turning. So I got to take the fan off, because with their breath, it'll get really wet in there. So it's a job I didn't count on today. But it's absolutely beautiful. Actually, it's sort of strange that that I would be enjoying this, because I was whining at the beginning, but this it ain't turning. So I think I got to take it apart and give it a cleaning, oil it up. So it's just another job I didn't count on, but I'm making progress. Doug's making progress too. He quit going to the door of the house, and he's been doing some pretty steady running, enjoying the snow and barking at the wind. Hey, Doug? Oh yeah, right. I came down here for the ladder. Oh, I'm a little bit scattered. I'm not totally focused. I'm still a little bit sick, so I'm not really 100%. Well, you couldn't ask for more fitting weather to start off a new playlist on the Duck Adventure for wintering ducks, because this is officially the shut off of all summer infrastructure. Oh man, I'm so glad yesterday I worked my buns off, and the day before actually getting the cull done and washing everything up like I did saved me, because if I wouldn't have washed everything up Friday, I would have been really behind yesterday, which means today would have been just a brutal day. And it's not brutal. It's challenging, but it's not brutal. But I can't believe this. I would have rather done this job when it was nice out, but hey. Time to drain the water line for winter. All right. Now a lot of the water actually comes out, but the problem is that there's an elbow right there, and obviously the water is going to collect there because it can't, drain, and that's why I have the wet vac to suck the last remaining water out of the elbow, because that's where it's going to split if it freezes, which would just be a job in the spring I can do without. So doing the wet vac trick right now solves a lot of that. And it just happens this leaf blower attachment, or a blower attachment for the wet vac, fits perfect. Oh, a little bit of a snow blizzard happening there. Oh, my tape's not sticking very well here. It got cold. So inside the house I have a valve that's open to let air into the line so that I can suck out that portion of the pipe. So as you can see, guys, there's the valve, and it's sucking, so there's no more water in the line, so it's not going to freeze and split in the spring. So mission accomplished. So how much water did I actually suck out? Yeah, see, just show you here. That little bit of water right there, guys, would be enough to split the line right at the elbow. And that isn't going to happen now. Well, it actually needed to be cleaned up. Look at that, eh? She's pretty gunged up. And consider this, guys, I cleaned it absolutely spotless in the spring. So it needs some love. Does it ever? Oof. I'm glad it actually didn't work, because it wouldn't suck out that much air in the winter. And the winter is the time it needs most of the air to come out, right, Doug? Because the humidity from the duck's breath. Dougie's, running in the snow, but he's always game to come back into the garage, aren't you, Doug? But he wishes I turned the heat a little higher, though. Of course, the Allen key has to be seized in, so I've got some penetrating oil on it, and we'll let it sit. I'm gonna go and get the water running. Well, connect the water up so that we have a tap outside that works for the winter. It never fails, those Allen keys never come out. Yes, Doug. Oh, you. Oh, Mr. Sucky Dog. Hey? You're not liking the first day of winter too much, are you? Alright, well, I'm going to go and connect some water up. It's like winter, guys. Look at this. Oh, I'm not doing my windows today. They're all icy. Hey, Doug, she's frozen. So the hose has to get hitched up to that valve. The ducks just surfaced, guys. They just came out of the barn. They've been in the barn all day since I put them in there, and I didn't have the door locked. And that's not even all of them. Just some of them came out for a drink. Oh, some more are coming out. Oh, we got a little bit of a action happening here. No. Oh, just one. Looks like they're going back in. I think they like the burn. Yeah, look at them going back in. Well, it's caviar feeder in there, eh? It's the pellets. They're all piling back in. It's so funny. Okay, the two ducks that came out behind never got a drink of water. They're going back inside. I'm going to be doing a lot of barn cleaning this year. There's a lot of ducks, guys. Look at that. Going back in. Nobody's outside. Nobody. It's too funny, I showed them the barn, and they've been inside like Doug wants to be inside all day. Oh, some more are coming out. I gotta get back to work. Okay, everybody just came out. That group that went back inside the barn, I guess they went in and told everybody that there's water outside, because it's a steady stream of ducks coming out of the barn. But they're a little bit freaked out, the snow, I guess, the wind. But this is the first winter for a lot of them. They don't have a clue. I feel sorry for that goose. It's all by himself. Look at that. We've got to get a goosely male so they can be partners. Look at that, eh? I feel so bad about that goose dying yesterday of a broken heart. But honestly, guys, even knowing, that what I know now, I still would have taken the gander out. He was bad news. He was causing problems. Hurting ducks. He just couldn't live in harmony with everybody. Just look at them. They're so loud too. There's so many females. I'll better get the water happening here, because they're certainly drinking it now. It was so funny. They went in and it was like I guess they ran inside, told all their friends, there's water outside. And they just, all of a sudden there was just a rush back outside.
Ducks in winter, man. It's almost as entertaining as summertime. Almost. Because like this weather means absolutely nothing to them, guys. They've got a super down jacket on. They're not feeling any cold. The wind's the only thing, lifting their feathers. What a nasty day out there. I'm so glad. I said this before, but I'm saying it again. I'm so glad yesterday I hauled it and got so much done. Because the jobs I have to do today, it's like nothing compared to what I did yesterday. Well, I busted 2 Allen keys, and there was just no way this was coming out. But I did manage to get some oil to drip down through the keyway, and it does spin, and I got it cleaned up. I'm going to have to order a fan. This one's not going to last the winter, I think. It's no kidding, guys. This thing's like about 25 years old. I've had it for a long time. It's done many projects, many jobs over its life. I'm thinking it's coming to the end of its life. So, but I've got it working. She blows air. So we're going to reinstall her right now. In the dark, actually, because it's what time is it now? 4:30 already. Yeah, it's almost dark. We'll get this back together and we'll get down to the barn. Well, the ducks have got ventilation now. They'll come on every half an hour and get the moisture out of the barn so it doesn't get wet in there. But I'm gonna have to order another one. That old fan is at the end of its life. I know what's gonna happen. It's gonna die, and then I'm going to be scrambling. So I'm gonna get one before I have to scramble. All right, Doug. Let's go and wash all the kiddie pools in the snowstorm. Come on, Doug. Doug, come on. Let's go. It's time to do some power washing in a snowstorm. Come on. Poor dog has a hard time turning around in tight spots. It's a good snowstorm. Oh yeah, she's blowing good now. Actually, let's see who's in the barn right now. I think there's a bunch of ducks in there. Nope, nobody. Oh, is it ever warm in here? From all the duck bodies all day. Actually, I'll top their food up. Oh, you want to come in and check, Doug? Is it ever warm in here, guys? Come on, Doug. Let's go. I guess the ducks are out in the snowstorm. Are you coming? Not really yet. Oh, they're out here playing in the water. We're officially on the winter lighting now. All the perimeter lights are off. So it's just the main area. Ducks, go in the barn. It's nighttime. Are you going in? They don't know what they're doing yet. No, look at that, hey? They're confused. I know what I gotta go do. I gotta go and, Doug, the fence is on! Come here! Doug, come here! Oh man, you gotta learn. I think he needs to get another zap by this fence. Okay, come on, we gotta go power wash. Come on. You want in the house, don't you? Come on, dog! I'm gonna get wet. Let's get wet right at the end of the day. Well, if you're gonna power wash, the best time to do it's in the snowstorm, I guess.
This would have been a much nicer job to do yesterday. Ten to 6. I'm finally done. So everything's cleaned up for the season, and if I need these for duck hospitals in the winter, they're all ready. I don't have to screw around with them. So now I'm going to go and top up the duck's water in the pan. Dougie, you've got a bucket of water. Why are you licking the floor? The poor dog, all he wants to do is go inside and snuggle on the couch. Don't you, Doug? Well, let's go take care of the ducks, Doug. You don't want to go out, eh? He doesn't like the snow. Poor dog. Oh man, it is a serious winter storm. They were so right. Got a bit of a snowdrift happening here in front of the door. Yes, Doug, you can go inside. Hold on. Oh no. Frozen again. Alright. Okay, let's top up the water for the ducks. I think I'm going to turn the lights off outside. Yeah, I am going to turn the lights off. Oh, who's in here? Muscovies are in here. Antisocial ducks. Oh, I don't know about this winter. I gotta figure out something. I think I have to set this place up for the males. We'll see. Winter is young. Technically, guys, winter doesn't start till December 21st. That's it, guys. We're shut down. Ducks have no lights tonight outside. We'll see if they stay in the buildings. Actually, let's go in and take a look. We'll say hi to the ducks. Get them used to us. Hello, ducks. Hello. Oh, is it ever warm in here? Relax, ducks. It's not that bad in here, guys. Little strippers in here. Magoo's somewhere. Where's Magoo? Oh, there's Magoo. What a lot of pretty ducks. My, we've got a beautiful flock this year. Just gorgeous ducks. I'm really happy with this flock, guys. They're so pretty. Yes, ducks. Get used to me. Alright, I'm leaving. That's it, guys.
And don't forget to like the video and share it with your friends and enjoy the show.